We have the good fortune to live in one of the most biologically diverse states in the entire country. That comes with a setback, though, lots and lots of bugs. Wilson Gammil is here from Wilson's Pest Control to tell me more about it. Wilson, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Now, it's still good and hot, and during the summer months, I know we have mosquitoes and all sorts of other things happening, but we're heading into fall. It's a little bit cooler. It's a little bit more tolerable. What should we be on the lookout for now? I know whenever I get home from work and I'm trying to get all my groceries in the house, love bugs are everywhere. But those aren't really, they're just annoying. They're not really dangerous or disease carriers or anything like that. What else is happening in the bug world?
Love bugs are just a nuisance problem that'll be here and gone quickly. But we recently have had an outbreak here of the brown widow spider, which is closely related to the black widow. Now, the brown widow, you can identify those by the hourglass under their belly, which is yellow or orange compared to the red one on the black widow. Now, their venom is just as toxic, so if you see a spider like that, don't mess with it. Try to get someone that knows what they're doing to take care of it.
Now, is that a big spider?
No, it's about the same size of a black widow, if you're familiar with a black widow spider, which legs and all, you know, they may be cover the size of a dime.
A dime.
Which is pretty good size, and they're shiny, but they're brown instead of black. And a lot of people don't realize it's a venomous spider, that they're actually dangerous.
Now, is this a spider that will get in your house, or is this something we're going to run into in the yard?
It's more of a exterior spider, but they really like to get into crevices of bricks or like the corners of a carport, but they're in association with the perimeter of your house. And a lot of people, if they're picking up firewood or something like that, they may contact those.
Now, what do we need to do to be on guard for things like roaches and spiders, all kinds of different spiders, and any other sorts of insects that would try to get inside and get in your house with you and then maybe run all over your face when you're trying to sleep at night?
As it turns cool, as you mentioned before, in the fall, a lot of the pests are looking for a winter harborage.
They want to come in.
Want to come in, and the big roaches, best way to do that is do a good perimeter treatment to kill them before they actually get in the house. And also your rodent populations, your mice and your rats, they're going to be looking for a place to winter also. And so exclusions are one thing. You'll look for places to seal up around pipes, and make sure the sweeps on your doors or you don't have a crack under those. There's a lot of things the homeowner can do to exclude the pest themselves.
So like you mentioned, check your doors out, check your window sills. You want to look for cracks. Maybe if air's getting through there, probably ants or whatever else can get in there too, right?
Right. If you see air, actually, if you see light, sun, a lot of doors you can see light under. People don't realize that their little rubber seals are worn off on the bottom, and it only takes a quarter of an inch for a mouse to get in.
Really?
Yes, they can compress their skull and actually flatten down and squeeze into a quarter-inch gap. And so people wonder how mice get in their house, and I said there's no such thing as a mouse-proof house. But but you can do the best you can, and we can take care of that if you have a problem.
All right. Now, let me ask you this. I've heard it said that if you see a roach, there are probably 50 more in the same room somewhere looking back at you. Is that accurate, or is that an exaggeration?
That's an exaggeration, but they don't come in ones. There are usually more than one there, but if there's only one, they're usually carrying an egg capsule that can hatch into 30 or 40 within a few weeks period. So the one can multiply real quickly.
Now, do these roach motels and stuff like that you set out with the bait, does that work? I've heard people tell me before that, you put stuff like that out, it just makes them go crazy. More of them want to move in.
No, the roach motels really have a glue substance in it, and if you're catching roaches in a roach motel, that means you got a problem that you need to address. You're catching the overflow.
Right.
And so that's what usually happens with those. So they do work, but they don't get rid of the problem.
Now, how often should we let the bug man come and spray?
Depends on the situation. A lot of times where there's a lot of food prep and stuff, monthly. But most residentials can get by on an every 3-month schedule, which if you have problems in between, that's guaranteed no extra charge, to come back and take care of it. So that way it's more economical, and also a lot better for the homeowner to schedule and stuff to have it 4 times a year. But that usually takes care of a residence.
All right, super. Wilson, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
You can find out more about Wilson's Pest Control by calling 205-339-3175. Well, a decent day out.